Right now, your angel is calling to you. Please do not skip. This is an appointment that was predetermined by God before you were even born. I've put your name in the book of unexpected miracles, and I'm telling the winds of change to blow your way. At my voice, the chains that attempted to restrain you are splintering. Nothing about this moment is random, so if you receive this right now, write "man" in your comment. God had planned for your breakthrough. Everything that appeared to be delayed is now being released without opposition as heaven opens a floodgate of favor over your home. I was there when you gave a silent cry. With a weary heart you prayed, and I heard. I gathered all of the tears that fell on your pillow and all of the whispered hopes. And now I stand up to reward your faith with justice in my hands. I'm taking over your predicament in order to lift all of the curses placed upon you. The works of darkness that attempted to rob you of your happiness are being crushed, and the voices of doubt are being silenced. We remember you. I have chosen this hour to defend you because you are my darling. Amen. If you know that heaven is moving on your behalf because you are going to see what others have not seen and hear what no one else has, then the suffering you have been carrying in private is now becoming a testimony that will help others. I'm bringing restoration to every aspect of your life, not just the ones that are damaged. Your relationships, family, health, and finances will all be on full display. There is nothing that can stay broken when I touch your name. I am Jehovah. I am your all-sufficient God El Shaddai, and Rapha is your healer. No system, no man, and no enemy can stop the breakthrough you're about to experience. This change is not minor. It is a reversal from God. I'm lifting you up with what was intended to hurt you. I'm transforming what was supposed to break your peace into something that makes you happy. No evil will be able to defeat you because you are safe under my wings. I have given angels instructions about you. They are positioned at your door, monitoring every movement, step, and sleep you take. Archangel Michael has been observing the spiritual attacks directed at you, and with a single move, he is destroying the enemy's schemes. Comment M if you are aware that I have placed divine warriors all around you. Since I'm here to defend you, no weapon designed to harm you will be successful. The heavens are changing for you today. In the light, what the enemy muttered in the shadows is being revealed. What others attempted to bury is being brought back to life. I am giving your dreams new life, even if you thought they were over. I'm not finished with you. Actually, I'm only getting started. The latter will outweigh the former. You've been picked, you've been called, and you're protected. The struggles you faced weren't in vain. They were laying the groundwork for you to bear the burden of my esteem for your life. The promise is even greater, which is why there was so much pressure. Not only am I opening doors, but I am also making new ones specifically for you. Man said no, but I'm saying yes. 3 comments. Now is the moment for you to experience divine fulfillment if you are prepared to enter a season of answered prayers. I am now giving public performances of the promises I whispered to you in the quiet places. The results of your perseverance will be evident. You will reap the benefits of giving up. I remember people who stick by you even when things seem unfair. Your strength, your joy, and your name are all being restored by me. No more guilt, no more anxiety, no more silent waiting, thinking I've forgotten you. Even though you were unable to sense me, I was working behind the scenes. The God who healed the lepers, fed the 5,000, and split the sea is me. I continue to work miracles today. I proclaim that you will receive favor like rain, not drops but a flood, and that every door that has been closed will open when I give the order. All delays are being disrupted. Your blessings are starting to flow again. This breakthrough is not something you are making alone. I'm leaving ahead of you. I am walking next to you, behind you. I'm protecting what you can't see. My strength will carry you through even your weakest moments. The gap will be filled by my grace, even if your faith seems insignificant. My book of favors has your name in it, and it cannot be removed. You have my mark for more. You've been selected for higher. I've applied a distinguishing oil to you. I was there for you when others had doubts. When others gave up on you, I whispered to your heart, hold on, I am still writing your story. If you think I'm beginning a new chapter today, leave a comment with the word Amen. Instead of reusing your past, I'm making something entirely new. I'll create rivers in the desert and walkways where no one believed you could go. Staying stuck was never your intention. You were made to ascend. Your purpose was to shine. At this time, curses will be lifted, generational bonds will be severed, and my power will cover your household as I perform wonders that will astound everyone. What previously didn't work is about to work. I said so, and now what seemed impossible is becoming possible. You are not by yourself. You are never by yourself. I've always been with you. You and I have weathered every storm together. Your suffering, tears, and weariness are all visible to me. And now I say, get up. Enter the space I've set up. You will be guided into peace, strength, and provision by my spirit. You are a part of something heavenly, and I am moving right now abruptly, quickly, and strongly. If this video reached your heart, please share it so that others can experience what I'm pouring out today. If you know that I am performing a sacred act in your life, please leave a comment with the word Amen, and don't have any doubts. This is your time. I am just getting started with you, and this is your confirmation that I am not done. Don't move. I promise that I will never let you down. I saw your heart where others failed to see it. Despite having invisible wounds, I have seen how you persevered. You've been through valleys that tried to shatter you, but you never gave up. You persevered when it would have been simpler to give up. Your inner strength is not a coincidence. Long before you realized it, I had given you this gift. You may have wondered why the journey was so difficult and why the battles kept coming one after the other. Each hardship, however, has prepared you rather than destroyed you. The roots of what I am constructing in you must be deeper. You have never experienced the weight of the blessings I am about to release, so the foundation needs to be solid. Shallow waters are not your calling. The deep was your destiny. I put you in that position for a reason, even if you didn't understand it. Every delay, detour, and door that is closed has a purpose. Step by step, I have been guiding you. You haven't been aimlessly wandering. My hand has never left you, not even when the path seemed obscure, not for a second. Even when there was silence, I was quietly working to make everything work out just right for you. Your tearful, whispered prayers have not been forgotten. I received the cries that came out of your mouth in the silence of the night and kept them in the hallowed space where I store every priceless sound my children make. Nothing you have gone through has been in vain. Each and every painful moment, setback, and unsolved question matters and is being woven into a stunning tale of triumph and healing. I understand that you're exhausted from trying to keep everything together. I understand the strain of trying to smile when your heart is exploding on the inside. But you weren't supposed to bear it all by yourself. Your strength lies in me. Your refuge is me. When you are too exhausted to reach for heaven, it is I who raises your arms. My presence is not a far-off promise. Rather, it is the voice that quiets the chaos, the breath in your lungs, and the silence in the storm. What you cannot control, let go of. Now let go of the need to know everything. Trust, not certainty, is the foundation of faith. And for what lies ahead, I beg your trust. You can walk in obedience without knowing all the answers. All you have to do is trust that I am who I claim to be, the creator of paths, the healer, the protector, and the one who transforms grief into joy. Post a comment below. I believe in God. The promises I made to you throughout your life have not left me. They are still breathing, moving, and unfolding. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. My rhythm is not the same as the world's. No matter how late it seems, my timing is always flawless. You perceive what appears to be a pause as a preparation. The scene appears to be in a state of silence. You're not getting in trouble. We're positioning you. Whenever I said, wait, I was protecting you. All of the not yets were actually acts of mercy. You requested open doors, and I'm providing those that won't hurt you. You are being led into rooms where your name has already been spoken with honor and love, where your voice will be heard, and where your purpose will be honored. Angels are still working for you right now. Heaven is moving things around so that the miracle bearing your name can happen. I am that same God who still works, still steps in, and still shows up in my people's lives. The same God who opened the Red Sea, who closed the mouths of lions, and who walked through fire with my faithful ones. You do not need to seek approval. You are not required to demonstrate your value. You are already chosen and cherished. I didn't make you to be forgotten. In this season, I will make your light shine brighter than ever before, because I created you to reflect my light. I shall reward in public the secret gifts, the silent sacrifices, and the whispered prayers. I saw the goodness of your intentions when others questioned you. Others turned away, so I moved in closer. I have never evaluated you based on external norms. Instead, I consider your heart, which has remained tender despite being broken. I will bless you for who you have become as well as for what you have done. Let all of your past shames go now. You've moved past the things that used to define you. You are not what you make. The opinions of others do not define you. You are not the suffering that attempted to scar your spirit. You are my child. My unwavering love has redeemed, renewed, and restored you. Fear won't define your next chapter. Favor will. Instead of walking in defeat, you will walk with divine strength. The same hands that kept you safe during the storm are now getting you ready for harvest season. Where you once wept, you will now rejoice, because you will see the results of your tears. Let your heart rest in peace, and let the voids left by worry be filled with calm. My tranquility is long-lasting. The world may tremble, but it stays. Your heart and mind are protected by my peace, the kind that gives your spirit a sense of stability. I am sending peace into your home, into your relationships, into your family, and into your thoughts. You release power when you utter my name. Joy is restored when you find solace in my assurances. You are protected when you follow my paths, and I will support you with my righteous hand even if you falter. You never walk alone, because I go before you, and you walk with me and stay behind you. What you lost will be returned to you. More will be gained than you ever could have imagined. I will turn what the enemy intended to be evil into good. I'll make use of it to fortify you, to raise you up, to make brokenness beautiful. There has been no waste. I can do anything. I am the God of abundant restoration. I make everything new, not just mend what has been ripped. I am rewriting your story with power, hope, and mercy. You used to feel forgotten, but now you will feel honored, as the ashes you held in your hands are becoming crowns of beauty. You will be praised where you were previously underappreciated. Nothing is so broken that I can't fix it. Nothing is so dark that my light cannot shine through it. I have ventured right down to the core of your hopelessness. I'm walking you out of it. 2. You are surrounded by my grace like a shield. The breath of my spirit is now touching even the areas of your life that seemed to be dead. I can see the dreams you have hidden away. You stopped discussing them because you thought they would never happen. However, I didn't forget them. I witnessed their formation in your heart before you even knew how to call them that, and now I am reawakening them, bringing life to what appeared to be dormant. Even those who believed your best days were over will be surprised by what I am bringing to life within you. So get ready. Your story is just getting started, not finished yet. Both the promise and the pain were genuine. Both the breakthrough and the delay were lengthy. My plans for you are not modest, they are bigger than you could have ever dreamed. I am aware of your potential because I created you with divine purpose. You have more potential than this world has taught you. Don't judge your life based on what you can see now. By the faithfulness of the one who controls your future, you can gauge it. I'm not constrained by what others are. The magnitude of your opposition and statistics reports don't scare me. As the author of miracles, I move in ways that defy reason, and I have proclaimed that this is your moment of divine reversal. I didn't abandon you despite the losses, rejections, and setbacks. They're indications that I'm creating space for something better. Your opportunity was not lost. I'll bring it up again. You didn't miss your chance, and it will be even better than it was before I do it. Everything that was taken will be given back in full. The delayed item will show up out of the blue. Let me be the source of your confidence, not your surroundings. Despite the raging storms, you are firmly planted on a foundation that will not waver. I'm teaching you to walk on water in addition to being a storm calmer. You weren't made to suffer, rather you were made to triumph. Every trial serves as training. Each obstacle shapes. Every pressure has a purpose. I stay where others go. I get closer when you don't feel seen. My love is not reliant on how well you perform. It is ingrained in my character, unwavering, timeless, and unalterable. All you have to do is accept my love. You don't have to earn it. Allow it to dispel your uncertainties. I'm counting your progress rather than your mistakes, your regrets, and your guilt. You're still here despite everything you've been through, which indicates that you've been picked, called, and appointed for greatness. Refrain from letting fear dictate your actions. Fear is a loud-mouthed liar when you're on the verge of an extraordinary event. Silence its truthful voice. Say what I've said over your head. Believe it, stand by it, say it out loud, and proceed with confidence. Instead of fear, I have instilled in you a spirit of courage. You are prepared for this very moment by me. It's not necessary to be flawless to walk with purpose. All you have to do is be willing, and I do my best work when my heart is surrendered, and I think yours is lovely. Despite the cracks, it continues to beat for me, not because it is unbroken. Nothing has been wasted. Even though you might not understand why some things had to happen the way they did. You only see part of the picture, but I see the whole thing. I am able to restore peace from suffering, harmony from chaos, and redemption from ruin. Every detail is under my control, and nothing has gotten lost in my plan. Wait, you are not as far away as you believe. The breakthrough is right at your door. Heaven's floodgates are about to open, and the blessings I pour out will overwhelm you. Your family, your community, and future generations will all benefit from it in addition to you. By your obedience, I am creating a legacy for myself. Although you will not be working alone, there is still work to be done. I'm sending people to walk with you, to celebrate your calling, and to speak life over you. You will no longer need to dim your light to appease others. I am encircling you with people who will feed your fire rather than put it out. Now is the time for you to become more courageous. Pay attention to me. Avoid getting sidetracked by what other people are doing. The beauty I've put in front of you will be lost to comparison, which is the thief of joy. You have a distinct journey. You have a divine timeline and an irreplaceable purpose. I will lead you at every turn as you stay in your lane. Your life is protected by the oil I've put on it. There is a favor attached. Divine acceleration is a part of it. I will complete for you what others took years to build in a fraction of the time, not because you are better, but because you have given up. I can move without limitations once you fully trust me. I want you to share your weaknesses with me, not to be strong every day. Put it down at my feet, and I'll trade it for power. The burden was never supposed to fall on you alone. For this reason, I sent my Son to take on the burden and pave the way for you to receive all of heaven's spiritual blessings. The crowd hasn't forgotten about you. Your prayers have not vanished into thin air. I have observed that each time you made the decision to worship rather than fret, pray instead, believe instead of panic, and break instead, those moments were not overlooked. They are rising as incense before my throne, and they were recorded in heaven. In response, I am working miracles that will impact every aspect of your life. I was able to understand the language of your heart even when your words were insufficient and all you could offer was tears. I collected each sob and kept it close. Not a single moment of grief has escaped my notice. The God who counts every hair on your head is me. It is I who keeps watch over you while you sleep and fortifies you for each new day. Don't worry about missing your opportunity. Time does not limit me. I fix years. What was lost, I multiply and bring back. I have the power to create new beginnings, open doors, and take you to places no one thought you belonged, even if others have moved on and the door has been closed. I bless my children without first seeking human opinion. I make decisions with a purpose in mind, not popularity or status. That is the kind of heart I saw in you. I seek out willing hearts, spirits, and humble souls that are prepared to walk in love even when it is not reciprocated, and that's why I called you. For this reason, I have kept you safe during every ordeal. You were intended to bring my light into the shadows. I am still anointing your hands for greater things. Your words will have healing power. My character will be reflected in your way of living. Through intimacy with me, you will gain knowledge and wisdom that will outstrip your age. Because I am bringing you closer to a deeper communion, you will start to hear my voice more clearly. As you listen to the whisper of my spirit, the sounds of the outside world will stop. You don't have to worry about the future. I have divine order, not chaos, in store for you. I have gone before you to level mountains, straighten out crooked areas, and clear out obstacles. You will discover that I opened doors before you arrived, so you will be entering through doors you didn't even knock on. Those who once misunderstood you will start to see the truth as I adjust circumstances, change hearts, and initiate divine appointments. Those who questioned your mission will see the results of your obedience. I will make those who opposed you admit that I had a hand in your life, not for retaliation, but for revelation, so that they might also see my glory and come to me. People will be healed by your story. Act honorably even when no one is looking. Prioritize morality over fame. I openly reward those who do things in secret. While men's acclaim wanes, my reward endures forever. You are not competing for a short-term victory. You have a divine calling, and I will ensure that each step you take brings you to the destination I have planned. Even if it seems like others are ahead of you, don't give up. You are not in the rear. You are on time. I'm searching for surrender, not speed. Your level of trust in me during the journey is more important to me than how soon you arrive at your destination. That's where real change takes place. Your identity lies not in your accomplishments, but in the journey, not in the arrival. Neither your achievements nor your failures define your worth. The fact that you are mine is the only thing that makes you valuable. You didn't have to do anything to earn the title of mine. When you were still far away, I loved you, and even if you fail, I will still love you. My grace is freely given and not earned. Allow that truth to settle in your soul. Allow the anxiety that arises when you feel unworthy to be soothed. You are sufficient not because you are flawless, but rather because I am flawless in you. You are shielded by angels under the direction of the Spirit, surrounded by favor, and covered by mercy that is held by grace and strengthened by love. No weapon created against you will be successful. The secret ritual that the government doesn't want you to know about, have you heard about it? Even if the weapons form, they will not work. Even though there may be an attack, I will protect you. The truth will prevail even if the lies are told. My light will shine through any attempts by the darkness to encroach. I surround you with my glory. I have consecrated things that no enemy can touch. You are protected by my covenant, sealed with my blood and kept secret. Post a comment below. Jesus is the Lord. You have no idea what I am getting you ready for. This next phase of your life will be filled with abrupt changes. Everything will change in a flash. I'm not going to keep you waiting long. Suddenly, something that took years to build will be finished. What appeared far will soon be close. We will unlock what was locked. Don't lose your intimacy with me, though, despite everything. The prize is me, not the blessings. The goal is not the favor. Fellowship means staying close to the presence that kept you going while you waited, even if your prayers go unanswered. Continue to thrive if you stay rooted in me. I will bestow wisdom beyond comprehension if you stay near me. It's not about doing more this season, it's about becoming more grounded in truth, more sensitive to my voice, and more conscious of my presence. My purpose is to gain your trust, not to hustle you. Rest in me and observe how I transform you. You can find miracles in unexpected places if you rest in me. There is a divine purpose behind even the conflicts you did not choose. Your unasked for challenges are fortifying the aspects of yourself that require development. Your scars are not an indication of failure because I never waste pain. Instead, I use it to hone, sharpen, and equip you. They are evidence that you have persevered, overcome, and are still standing tall. Despite your desire to give up, you persisted. I care about that. That faith pleased me greatly even in its smallness. Even the tiniest seed of belief is honored, and it grows into an abundant harvest. You have no idea how much your faith has moved mountains. The atmosphere of rooms you have never been in has changed as a result of your prayers. Your obedience is creating something that will last forever, so don't question the impact you are having even if you don't immediately see results. Heaven is where you are hoarding treasure. All good deeds, selfless deeds, and silent prayers are components of a divine creation. Through you, I am laying a foundation that will never be shaken, a legacy of love and a testament of trust. You are not acting heedlessly. Someone is leading you. The crowd does not forget you. My hand holds you in its palm. You're moving forward, not just getting by. You are not left behind. Your life has been anointed, and the anointing is blazing a trail through the wilderness and sculpting rivers in arid regions. It's attracting people to the light inside of you. Keep your head down. Continue to be grateful. Be prepared because I'm going to do something that will surpass your expectations. Even though you anticipated opposition, I have already prepared the path ahead of you. I'm doing you a favor when you were afraid of being rejected. Acceptance is where you expected struggle to be. I am bringing about peace. I am the one who creates openings where none exist, and I will continue to do so. You were never supposed to figure everything out on your own, and I will complete what I started in your life. Your willingness is the reason I called you, not your qualifications. I am the one who renews minds, who equips, who changes hearts, and who qualifies. I want you to walk with me as I carry you through this journey, not to bear the burden of it yourself. You have never seen the dimension of clarity, joy, and peace that I am taking you to. It can only be reached by trust. The storms were supposed to teach you to listen for my voice, and the delays served as patience drills. The quiet taught us to be still. Even the most agonizing seasons have prepared you for this. I'm calling on you now to bravely enter it. You'll have days when you're unsure. I want you to keep in mind my previous actions at that point. Look back with appreciation rather than regret. Take a look at how I held you. Take a look at what I gave. When you didn't think you could go any farther, look at how I gave you strength. God is still with me. You know that I haven't changed. Remember what I said: when you feel like you've lost your way, you will find guidance there. You will recall the truth about who I am and who you are there. I stand by what I said. In tired places, it brings hope. I don't make empty promises. They're out there just waiting to show up in your life. You're not lost in the crowd as you stroll alongside me. The palm of my hand bears your name. Even after being hurt, allow your heart to stay open. I call compassion strength, but the world may try to convince you that it is weakness. Do not let pain harden what I have made tender. Despite the harshness of others, maintain your gentle disposition. I've forgiven you, so forgive them. Not because they deserve it. That's how you develop. You maintain your freedom this way. You are not constrained by what other people think of you. It is not opinions that define you. You were shaped by me in the hidden location. Before anyone else knew your name, I did. I put presence in your soul before you knew what they were. It is now time for what was hidden to come to light, so I am calling those gifts to rise. In order for others to see me in you, I will give you chances to shine, not for your own glory. All of my abilities, words, and deeds of kindness will serve as evidence of my goodness. You can be seen without shouting, you just have to walk. Actually, my favor will let the appropriate people know about you in the appropriate rooms at the appropriate times. A lot more work needs to be done. People are anticipating your story, your presence, and your voice. The discovery you are about to make will benefit everyone who is associated with you, not just you. Because you are a vessel, the healing I am pouring into your life will also flow to others. A bridge is you. In a dimly lit world, you are a beacon of light. Keep in touch with me, particularly when things are going well. Wealth can cause the heart to wander, but I want you to be grounded in thankfulness. Remind yourself of the source of every blessing. An appreciative heart is a strong force. It increases peace, strengthens trust, and opens doors to joy. Pay attention to what I do behind the scenes and not just what you see. Never judge another person's path by your own. I created your journey using your distinct fingerprints. You don't carry their reward, and they don't carry your burden. Trust that the path you should take is sacred, even though it may seem slow at times. In the process, I'm creating you into someone, not just getting you somewhere. Moments of solitude will occur, not to separate you, but to encourage you to spend more time in my presence. You will hear my voice more clearly when I am silent. Your strength will be restored in silence. Do not be afraid of being alone. Allow it to serve as a haven where you can meet me directly. In addition to being the God of the masses, I am also the God of the hidden place. Bring it to me when your heart is tired. You can rest your hands in mine when they're exhausted. I meet you where you are weak, and I do not hate it. Your weakness is what makes my strength flawless. Even when you have nothing left but trust, that is when I shine the brightest, and I still carry you. Post a comment below. I think your tears have irrigated the ground in preparation for the upcoming harvest. You will notice divine alignment even if the circumstances don't change right away. Don't hate the days of sorrow because they are giving birth to unfathomable joy that the world cannot shake and that endures after the storm passes. There is no coincidence in the timely appearance of people, the effortless opening of doors, or the effortless lifting of burdens. These serve as affirmations that I am walking alongside you, paving the way. This is the meaning of walking on the cloud of favor. In my spirit you are flowing, you are not striving. To see what others overlook, I will open your eyes. I'll teach you to hear things that others miss. I'll hone your soul so you can see the truth behind nice words. You won't be tricked. You will not be misled. You have a spiritual maturity that I am fostering in you that is impervious to lies and fads. You will be built on my truth. You will use my word as a compass. Your constant will be my love, and your guide will be my spirit. You can rely on me no matter what. I will always be by your side. I don't get tired or give up, even as I get older. You are my beloved child, and I am your eternal Father. Every time you choose to walk in victory, you are putting your faith ahead of your fear. You are constructing my kingdom every time you choose love over rage. You are always reflecting my strength when you remain hopeful despite the chaos around you. Don't undervalue your endurance's influence. You're not aware of how loud it is in the spiritual world. Your ancestors' prayers are still being heard. Your father's and mother's faith continues to be effective. Across generations I uphold the covenant. You'll see what they thought but didn't see. Standing on their prayers, you are entering spaces they could only imagine. This is legacy power, and you are a part of it. You are entering a realm that has long been promised, a place where your prayers have been answered. Hold your hands out, maintain a tender heart. Don't forget about me. I'll go above and beyond what you could possibly ask for or think possible. I am in you because of who I am, not because of who you are by yourself. My potential is limitless when I live a life of surrender. When you relinquish control and entrust everything to me, I will guide you with wisdom that is beyond human comprehension. I'll give you the light you need for the next step. Even though you might not be able to see all of the ones ahead, I'll walk you through every step of what I have planned day by day. Doubt is not warranted now. This is no time to retreat into fear. It's time to take charge of the authority and power I've bestowed upon you. You were never meant to fit in. You stood out. You were never intended to remain hidden. The time for your unveiling has arrived. I'll show the world what I've put inside of you, not to impress but to make an impact. The world needs your voice. The world needs your light. This is the time you were meant to be born. I have not placed the gifts in your spirit at random, rather, they were picked with care and purpose to correspond with the blessings and struggles you would encounter. I'm turning those gifts on right now. You will communicate clearly. You'll behave bravely. You will be a compassionate leader. In the spot where you felt weak, I will give you new strength. You'll see that what used to hurt you has now become a platform for purpose. I don't waste anything, I make everything better. People will be lifted out of their despair by your story, and your scars will shine as evidence of healing. Keep my heart close. Permit me to be the voice you hear the most. Even though everything around you is noisy, my whisper will calmly lead you. You shouldn't worry about not finding your purpose in life. I'm not going to let you stray from your fate. I am the bulwark that keeps you afloat during storms. I am the light that illuminates your dark path. I remember even when others do not remember. Even when they leave, I stay. I am not a man. I am constant. I never falter. Yes, and men are the answers, I promise. My promise to you will never expire. I still choose you every single day despite your shortcomings, fears, and failures. Time and time again, you are my choice. Don't strive to achieve what the world considers success. What they refer to as progress could result in emptiness. What I refer to as growth can occur in quiet and stillness. I'll tell you what success means to you. There will be peace even if there isn't always cheering. Fame may not always follow, but fulfillment will. You are entering a time of righteousness. Now that you have sown in tears, you will reap in happiness. You will now be given joy because you endured with grace. Blessings that have been postponed, discoveries that have been obstructed, and solutions that have been suppressed until now are being released by me. Since your heart is now prepared to receive this blessing, it will last. This is not a passing feeling. What I'm letting go of is eternal and firmly established. You'll be able to keep what I give you without having to fight for it. I will keep it safe. I will make it come to life at every turn. You won't enter with anxiety, wondering when everything will go wrong. With my own hand upholding it, you can walk with confidence. Leave a comment below. Amen. I see the prayers you prayed in silence, the ones you couldn't even bring yourself to say. Your heart is itching for healing, peace, and connection, and I can see it. We will meet in that hidden location where nobody else can see us. Your very soul is being soothed by the tenderness and depth of my love for you. My love is in your breath, it is not far away. I always see you, so keep that in mind when you feel invisible to others. When you feel like the world doesn't hear you, know that I listen to everything you say. I am not an aloof God, I am close to the heartbroken. In difficult times I am a haven. When everything else seems unstable, I am your safe haven. Release the falsehoods that claim you are insufficient. Let the guilt that tries to haunt your mind go. I have deemed you deserving. I've given you a clean call. I have spoken life over you, and I cannot take it back. You are defined by my promise, not by your history. You should forgive people who have wronged you, not because they were correct, but because I want your heart to be free. Bitterness will only make you less happy. Hatred will only make your recovery more difficult. Let it go and see how I fix the damaged thing. See how I transform the ashes into beauty by letting it go. I'll grant you a fresh start, a fresh outlook, and a new heart. Knowing what tomorrow will bring is not necessary. All you need to know is who is in charge of tomorrow. I have already arrived and am laying out a path paved with mercy and favor. You can breathe and rest. You can once more smile. Your future is something to be excited about, not something to be afraid of. Occasionally, the adversary will attempt to instill doubt in your soul. Pay no attention. My words have their roots in truth, while his are rooted in fear. You're powerful. You've been selected. The blood of my Son is on your side. The enemy cannot control you unless you grant him power, and I have already granted you the right to silence all falsehoods. Thus, in your circumstances, declare my word, speak life, and speak faith. When you say what I've said, things start to change because of the strength in your voice. Darkness pulls back, the chains snap, the doors open. Healing flows when you speak truthfully. The atmosphere becomes in harmony with heaven. Never undervalue the impact of your faith-filled words. It hasn't been a pointless wait. A divine preparation has been involved in every second. I have been working in the background to bring blessings, opportunities, and people into your life at the perfect moment. Right on the money, not too early, not too late. I am never still, so even when it seems like things are going slowly, trust that my timing is perfect. I move for you all the time. Every time I do more than you can see. Have faith in the root's growth. What I am constructing in you is profound, enduring, and powerful, even if the fruit hasn't yet shown. You will gain power instead of pride. You will lead from a place of love in your heart, not from ego. You will be recognized for your presence, not for your possessions. Not because of how you look, but rather because of the calm that emanates from you. People will sense my spirit when you walk into the room. When it was difficult, you trusted me, and you wept as you gave me praise. Despite the road feeling invisible, you kept moving forward. It has not gone unnoticed, that faith, that steadfastness, that quiet obedience. I have watched every second, I have tracked every step, and I have sent angels to protect your path. I prevented the dangers from getting to you, even when you were ignorant of them. You will now start to enjoy the benefits of that unwavering trust, not because you merited it, but because I promised it. I keep my word when I speak because I am a covenant-keeping God. My promises are based on who I am, not on how flawless you are. I am dependable, fair, and consistently decent. You will be reminded that I never forgot you by the things that are coming your way. These blessings come at the ideal moment and are not postponed, so that you will know how to hold them when they come. I was preparing your heart. I was testing your faith to make sure you could bear the burden of the favor without letting it get to you. The future will demand maturity. And even when you couldn't see the fruit, your roots were growing, and I've been molding that inside of you all along. I continued to fill you with resilience even when you felt empty. You don't know how strong you've become. You've learned more than you realize. I'm calling on you to stand up now so you can walk in the confidence of who you are in my presence. Drop the fear. Let's silence the hesitation. Now is your moment to take the lead. You already have my appointment, so you don't need anyone's approval. It's not necessary for everyone to comprehend. I didn't give them your vision. Because I trust you to carry it, I put it in you, and I'll provide you with everything you need to fulfill it. Despite how small you may appear to the outside world, you are powerful in your soul. Heaven is all around you, even though you might feel invisible to others. The angelic hosts are supporting you. The large group of witnesses is keeping an eye on your race, and I'm with you every step of the way, bolstering you for the trip ahead. Avoid looking back. Your destination is not the past, so that you can move freely into what lies ahead. I have healed what was behind you. You are no longer constrained by the things that broke you. There are no longer any chains. The embarrassment is eliminated. There is no longer any burden. Your time of freedom is now. If you agree, leave a comment below. You will experience peace like never before. Your home, relationships, and mind should all be at peace. I am calming all of the storms. I am bringing rest to your soul, not just around you, but inside you. You will go back to sleep. You will chuckle once more. You will once more have faith. I'm sending you people who will make you feel better, not worse. They will arrive to spread love and truth rather than to exploit. They will not cause confusion, but rather clarity. I am now surrounded by givers, whereas you were previously surrounded by takers. You've experienced treachery, but now you'll understand loyalty. Now that you have been misinterpreted, you will be seen for what you really are. I'll grant you discernment so you can tell the difference. No more heartbreaks and no more cycles of suffering. Stop going in circles. The trends are dissolving. The wounds are getting better. Cycles are coming to an end. I am writing a new chapter in your life. I am doing something new in you, and it starts today. Restore your spirit's capacity for joy and your heart's capacity for love. Give your mind a rest. When I am performing the work, you need not be afraid. I don't hurry or make mistakes. I am fully aware of what I am doing, and it is always for your benefit. You're secure under my care. My wings are covering you. You're entering heavenly appointments that will serve as a constant reminder that I've never looked away from you. The time has finally arrived for me to fulfill my promise, which I have been waiting for. I'll trust you with a lot now that you've been faithful with little. After walking through fire, you will now walk in favor. You've survived the night. It is now dawning. Is the change, the release, the shift something you sense? What you've been praying for is this. You've been waiting for this moment. The distance is short. Here it is. It is happening, and you will bravely face it with confidence and a calm heart. You'll stop doubting your value. You'll stop taking other people's viewpoints as your own. You will be deeply aware of who you are and know that you are mine. When you enter spaces, keep that truth with you. Let the words you say reverberate. Let your prayers be bold and bold. I'm giving your voice new authority, not the kind that yells to be heard, but the kind that has divine weight. You will say something and it will be proven. You will proclaim healing and it will occur. When you proclaim peace, storms will subside. Doors will open when you announce a breakthrough. It is not about elevating you, rather it is about revealing my glory through you. And in Jesus' name, I will ensure that everyone who sees you knows that I am the one who sent you. Amen.